707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 4 a.m. and I know.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. Right to the air, it's Fields. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Thumbs up, ready? No loss.
Leggett in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close. To the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He gets free. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, St. Louis. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Angel, back. Right.
They go play action with Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go. Right.
Now, Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Fields. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
After a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Fields now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and 6.
Here we go, son. Right. EQ.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Yards for number 11 and a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, good after that.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Right.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Blue.
To number 15. Touchdown, Houston.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Blues are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with the third down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A gain of 11 on that run. Good for a Rams first down.
St. Louis, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
On the stop. The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. He's got the first down inside the 30. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, St. Louis. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Javon Bullard, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Easy.
Throwing is Fields. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Houston. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Rams 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
What is that? Oh, 32. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What is it on? Okay, we gotta switch it up. Here we go. Pimpin'. Vegas. Squares. Pop Daz, yes.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
We got Hornets. Volunteer. Yes. Travel. Vegas. Punch Spurs. Punch Daz, yes. Vegas.
Throwing again. Williams. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So his big 1st half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book to see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
21. Blues 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A first down throw for Fields. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Motion man is Rice. Receiver in motion, headed left. Second down, it's Fields. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining, still halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Leggett in motion.
331.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Lose it there, lose it there.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Blues. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Blues extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, it'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
What is it? Hold on. Guilty. Vegas.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 28-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the Rams first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. They try to push forward. They'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
What is up? We got Hornets! 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 Yes! Travel! Vegas! Punch Spurs! Yes!
Now Williams. Right side, that's the port of the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily launch the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
What is up? Vegas! Punch Spurs! Yes!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, downfield, Chase Hazard. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase, the down ram.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First down. Fields. Headed left. Buying time. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is good. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Flushed to his left. There he goes again. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 2.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, son.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go. Yeah. Vegas. Touchdown.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Vegas.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Good for a St. Louis 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, St. Louis. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They go play action with Fields. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw is Fields. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will score again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Blues. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Blues go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
A 1st down throw for Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Fields now on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Blues. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Blues will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 319 just...
In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Rams can use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw, escaping to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
For the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues will extend their lead.
35.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. This is 1st and 10.
What is up? Guys! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Here's Williams now to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On target for Laporta. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go from the ball. They got there in a hurry hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again, Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play! Rams use their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yes. Come. Finish it on. Vegas. Yes.
Williams to the air once more. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here's second down.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 39-yard line.
Yes.
Throwing is Williams. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 14.
Williams going to look to throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Blues will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first and 10, Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down.
A 3-yard loss.
So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.